Lights, camera, action. But not that type of action that you're thinking. We are now actually coming through to a production, a theater production that is actually taking place here at Polokwane Library Gardens this evening. A production that has been inspired by gender-based violence, and it's titled Not Worth It. Paul Rapetswa is renowned for amazing productions that he has done and amazing messages that he gives out to the youth and the people at large in our beautiful languages, and make sure that the cast and crew that get involved in these productions literally know exactly what they're all about. I'll be taking you through and showing you exactly what's happening and giving you some little snippets of what this show is all about. But moreover, we'll be having a chat with the director himself, Paul Rapetswa, and also the cast of this production, Not Worth It. So it's a star-studded show, but brand new stars that are shining our skies now. And not only that, they'll be getting to give you a whole lot more in terms of the messages, the culture, the colors, and all the vibrancy that a theater production should come with. It's all happening right here in Polokwane. So stick around and let me take you through Not Worth It, a Paul Rapetswa production. Joining me this evening is Mr. Paul Rapetswa as we are at the launch and actually the opening of his brand new show that says It's Not Worth It. So now at Library Gardens, we're going to get a snippet from the director himself and the inspiration behind this absolutely amazing production that we just saw. Mr. Rapetswa, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
You have been around for a very long time and you've been doing a lot of amazing productions out here. Now you brought us something very different with a powerful message. Take us through it. What is this production all about?
Uh, Not worth it. Actually, it's a full title is supposed to be It's Not Worth It.
Okay.
But now dramatically just say Not Worth It. It's carrying a slogan, walk away. That's the impact of lockdown to gender-based violence and the high rate of divorce. You know, what inspired me to write this play? Actually, during lockdown, I realized, this pandemic, the gender-based violence, escalated. But now when we checked, it's because sometimes we find that now men are stuck at home with their wives. And because in the past we find that you come home a bit late, you go around with other men, but now this time you're stuck with a woman. And to the extent that you know her better now, see, you even realize some mistakes. And the worst part of it is that due to this lockdown, many men lost jobs. And once you lose a job and you find a woman who's not the real woman, start to undermine you. And you must understand that you did not just lose the job deliberately. You know, like we said, first in, last in, first out. You know, that type of a policy. Now that you lose a job, and then the home situation, now they find that you are not responsible, you cannot provide for the family because you don't have money. Look at this. You have seen a scene where a woman won a lotto. And this woman was just an ordinary woman who was living in a RDP house. They didn't have money, and she had a son who was also not doing very well, but he just got a job, you know. And when things were like this, the young man lost a job. And by the time he got a job, he promised a girlfriend that I'll send you to the university, you know. But now that he lost a job, that his dreams were shattered. Fortunately, he lost a job today. The following day, the mother won lotto. 14 million. You see what God does. Now then, the young man requested the mother to assist him in sending the young girl to the university. Look at what he did. Now, just because the man has lost a job, even if the mother is a millionaire, but for the mere fact that you are not working, you are not a man enough. Then when she went to the university, she bumped against another man from a very rich family as well. But you can imagine, that was just material love. You see what I mean? And now, when the young man, you can imagine, because the mother felt this woman, that now that we're paying for her at the university, we must just pay Lobola once and she must come and join us once. She's ours. Now, you can imagine on a Friday, on the Lobola Eve, when everything was there, the mother slaughtered about 3 cows and the visitors were there. She'd already built it upstairs and she hired, she booked for these people at the 5-star hotel because she's got money. That was on Friday. The very same day, this man received a message from the woman. It's over between us. it's over between us. You can imagine what's going to happen. Now, as a norm, this man ran straight to the university. He wanted to find out if really she meant what she wrote here. And when she arrived there, she found the woman with the boyfriend in the boyfriend's room.
But Mr. Rapetswa, I don't want you to give away the whole story. I don't want you to give away the whole story. You are giving away the story, but I don't want you to give much of it. What I'm liking is that there are so many elements in which you touched in on the story. There are elements of betrayal that arrived there. There are elements of love and love being tested in its fullest core, how much I can go for you. And then there are elements of suddenly I've been blessed, where from rags to riches. So all those elements, but the most important one that literally stood and got my attention, the gender-based violence. South Africa is experiencing a big pandemic when it comes to that right now, and due to the lockdown. Take me through the whole idea that brought you to actually giving that message away to the people, because it's something that's prominent in South Africa right now.
Yeah, on the other side of the story, because it's not only this man who sent the girl to university. Now, it's not only men. I think I try to bring about the balance, because there are women who abuse men, emotionally so. You can imagine a man who loses a job due to lockdown. The woman doesn't see that man as a man. Now she plays around with words and she starts cheating on him because he doesn't have money. Now what's going to happen? The man gets so... But what I like with the man, instead of killing this woman, instead of hurting this woman, the main message I bring about is that walk away. Real men walk away. I'm not encouraging divorce, but if you are in the heat, please just walk away. You shall have solved problems, because the moment you shoot, just like you can imagine, you carry so many problems. That is the main message I'm trying to. Real men walk away.
Absolutely, real men walk away. So I'm at home. Give us a last message. Why should I come watch this?
Oh, you have to come and watch this because it's so inspiring. It will bring about change. You know, I believe in one thing. Even when the pastor is preaching and one person repents, that's a fulfillment. You can have a house full, but if one man, if it can hit, I know it will hit so many men, but if one man can change, I'm fulfilled. I'm fulfilled.
Mr. Rapetswa, changing the world a man at a time. Thank you so much for that, and we're looking forward to seeing more. Yes, we're looking forward to seeing more. As said that we are at Library Gardens, we are watching an amazing production that was giving away a really strong message to all the individuals out there, not just men, not just women, but it's a whole pandemic altogether. I'll be having a chat with the cast right now to find out just about how they felt about the characters they played and what actually stood out for them that this man actually created. So stay locked and let's talk to them soon. As promised, I did tell you that I'll be having an exclusive with the cast of It's Not Worth It right here at Library Gardens, Polokwane, as they finished with their production. How they look right now is totally different from how you will see them on stage. I was even shocked for a second. So we're just going to have a look-see at the cast and find out who's who and who does what. So tell me your name, your actual name, your mother's name that they gave you at home, and the character that you play.
Okay, ke nna Palesa Diseko ngwana na Mosotho ngwana na Blofante di pereng e tshoseng ngata, and nna ke dlala character ya Makopano.
Okay.
Ke 19 is somewhat like daddy as. Yeah, and get la character ya Kopano. She's my mom, I'm daddy's boy.
Can you believe this?
Okay, my name is Letlhogonolo Tshwana and I play the character Miranda.
My name is Bongana Masevi and I play the character Michael. A seducer, a heartbreaker, and a very wealthy boy from a very wealthy family.
All right, so after watching the production, you guys played really prominent roles in the play. We'll start with Maokopan. Maokopan from rags to riches, and you came in there and you played a very strong supporting role. Tell me how you felt in the preparations behind that role and how you resonate with that role and how it affected you during the whole production.
Okay, jalo ka ke ne ke dlala Makopano. kopano ebile character engwe e le hore ile ya nsokodisa because like usually the characters tse e le hore ka di dlala ke di characters tse tsa le hore wa phapha and stuff like that, so no ba mfile a character e le hore ke tshwantse ke be mme and then ke tshwantse ke keep still o understand the situation and then e no kusha botlhoko sometimes e ne ba emotionally draining because like kore the emotions tsa teng nje di tshwantse di no thoma ke sa le gae ke na like this character ka di lines tsa teng and everything, so that ha ke fitla kua ko holong ka di rehearsals and stuff like that because ke tseba hore ke tshwantse ke tackle jwang, o understand. Ah, le hona jwale nje wa bona no ke di shows mara I'm telling you like every day every night I ke fitla ko ntlong I need to make sure hore I think about what I was doing the whole day and then tomorrow maybe like ke tshwantse ke tackle so this character, so mara it's nice.
It's nice. You enjoyed it. I'm glad you did. Miranda, you are a problem. So these men are all after you in the play, and you're about to get married. You stopped your own wedding, and you did a lot of things. Let's talk about the character Miranda and how you felt about that character. What would you tell Miranda actually?
Okay, Miranda, I would say that you've lost because Kopano was there for me ever since Kiliko High School and everything. And then when I got to tertiary, that's when I met Mike, of which he was a temptation in my life. But then I lost everything and then I forgot about where I come from. And then I started getting into that lifestyle of thinking, I just want to impress this person, you know? And then it got me into something like, I'll regret for the rest of my life because right now Kopano has moved on. He also has moved on, not knowing that he was an abuser and a heartbreaker because I didn't ask about him. But then either way, Miranda, I really enjoyed playing the character, you know, because it got to engage with me, like gore ke tlo go explore different kind of characters in reality, you know. But yeah, I'd say that.
So you got to feel a certain part of you and some things that you'll be like, okay, girl, child, you need to look out for such things. In life.
Exactly.
Lovely stuff. So we'll talk Mike, the seducer, but with an abusive background. Hey, you look like you're a teddy bear. You look so sweet. Like you look like you wouldn't hurt a fly. But clearly looks can be deceiving. Let's talk Mike. Let's talk that character. What's that all about?
You know, the funny part is that I was really fond of the character initially because the whole abusive element came in at a later stage. Trust me, it came in a day or two before we could actually launch the play. And then now I had to assimilate the new implementations, of which I was not really happy with. But then, you know, as an actor, you actually have to, you know, tap into character whether you like it or not. You just need to be fond of the character that they give you in order for you to actually be able to portray it to the maximum level, I can say, or to an exceptional level. Well, slowly but surely, I'm actually loving it because it's not only a character that people get to hate at the end of the day, but then it teaches girls on how they become so vulnerable to men which have money and stuff like that, while yet even though you have money, there has to be a way where you got the money, and there has to be something behind where the money comes from. You understand? So the money is just there to mask the actual person. But then, like they say, you don't really know a person until they have money.
Are you a romantic in real life? I think you knew Better White awfully too well for a character.
Well, I can say it lies in my voice.
Excuse us. Okay, lovely stuff. Let's talk to Kopan. So you have seen it all, my man. You were the happiest man at one stage, the most depressed man at one stage, the man who nearly lost it all at another stage. You literally went through all these transitions. Your character must have been really hard to portray. Take me through the lives and times of Kopano.
Kopano is a young man who grew up with a single mother. His dad passed on when he was very young. Hence, there's a line that says, "Mom, you've been the source of my support." Yeah, we've struggled. My mom selling snacks and all those things in primary. But then, at some point, I managed to go to tertiary, a college, got a certificate, found a job, then got retrenched due to lockdown. Ish. Yeah, the character was a bit challenging because scene one is a different emotion altogether. The other scene is a different. You have to transform. Every time you're backstage, you are going to do something new on stage. They don't see what they saw last time. Yeah, it was a bit challenging, I would say, but then I like challenge. I love challenge. And yeah, I'm very much comfortable with it now, even though I'm still learning. I don't feel like I'm at par with how it should be,
Yeah.
but then I am getting there.
Yeah.
And yeah, my mom helped me a lot.
Oh.
I have got to say, my mom helped me a lot. Together with Mike and Miranda, I think we make a great team.
You surely do, even on stage when you're actually playing your characters and role. Any of you, was this your first time on stage? Have you been doing this for a while? So it's a while and
I have been in the industry for over a year now.
over a year.
Yes.
Okay, this was my second performance actually.
You lie. You go, girl. Hey, and
This is my second year.
second year.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, it's my first time actually watching a Paul Rapetswa show, and I've been hearing really amazing stuff. Guys, well done on the portrayal of the show. The message that you're sending across is very important, and many people actually do go through the situations. And I feel like you guys being the voice, being the look, being the faces behind the whole production, literally sends a big shout out to everyone there who's facing a situation of such caliber. You know, you guys are young, you're talented, and I'm happy that you're doing the right here in Polokwane. We don't have to go to Joburg, we don't have to go anywhere, but we are seeing you guys actually come out and showcase your talents in such a way that literally you would say in epic proportions. I think you used that word yes. Guys, thank you so much. We will support you guys on the road shows. We will be there to give you guys all the love and of course give out this message that you're trying to send across.
Re kgopela le dula ntse le tla ke re bone hore na di ntsha eng le bone hore di ntsha eng, you understand? There's an inspiration. Go Limpopo TV, go.
Okay, go Limpopo TV, go. We're gonna do the last slogan all together. Yeah, okay. So, cause I mean, we are all Limpopo TV. We are brand new. We are out there. We are ready to get it. I mean, I'm hoping to see you guys soon acting in one of our soapies and dramas. Yes. I'm stealing you guys. Paul is not here to hear me. So, we're just going to say from the cast of it's not worth it. Not worth it. Limpopo TV, welcome home. So we're gonna just do our closing slogan together, right?
Okay.
So from the cast of Not Worth It, Limpopo TV, welcome home. Let's go for it. We're gonna look at the camera. Let's go. 3, 2, 1.
From the cast
From the cast of Not Worth It.
Limpopo TV, welcome home.
Welcome home.
Yes, indeed. We just wrapped up from the cast, and there you have it. Not worth it. Make sure that you check it out, find out where Paul Rapetswa is playing this production, and get to see what we saw here, because really it is impressive, and you want to be one of the people who say that you actually managed to see this. So come through, and let's see you at the Not Worth It next show.